Good afternoon, this is your captain speaking with just a little flight information.
The Electric Soul Show is geared to music lovers from the streets of Ipswich to the whole wide world. And if you're an artist that loves the show and you believe you've got a product, i.e. an album or an EP that you're looking to push and reach the audience that is the Electric Soul Show, give me an email, which is this djmystery40@gmail via this website. This is the website, obviously, www.electricsoulshow.com.
So just sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Interview for you because you love the interviews. You can't get enough of them. He's enjoying them, and we've got one from an artist from the UK, and he's one of the I just can't understand how he's not bigger. He should be bigger. He's got all the attributes to be a megastar in my belief, and his name is Daly. And he's from the city of Manchester. Some of you may remember the group called Simply Red, which had the lead vocalist of Mick Hucknall, and he's from the same city, which is Manchester here in England, the north of England, and he's got a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful voice. Thought I'd share this with you because he was doing a tour in the US of A. That was about December 2018, and that was with the presenter called Tammy Mack on the radio show called Radio Free, which is based in Inglewood in California. So have a listen to this. I've broken it up, so should be able to listen to this in part 2 and part 3 next week. Okay, so have a listen to this. Daily from Manchester, England, being interviewed by the presenter Tammy Mack on the station called Free TV Radio, and it's based in Inglewood in California.
I like to talk over this song. I have said it many a times. I got to hear every last second of this song. I would rather be alone together. Yes, that is Daily, Alone Together. But I'm not alone today. I am actually here and have the pleasure to meet the man, yes, I said the man who sings that song, with Marsha Ambrosius. I actually had Marsha in here, and she talked about that song, and she talked about you and how incredible your voice is, Daily. So welcome to the Tammy Mack Show. Thank you so much for being here today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I'm hot. You got me sweating up in here.
Yeah, you were working. You were working to that one.
I really, that is one of my favorite songs. And it was how I was introduced to you because I didn't know you prior to that.
Right.
And I didn't know of your music prior to that, I should say.
Yeah.
And the first thought that came to my mind when I Googled and saw the video and was Simply Red. Do you remember an artist named Simply Red?
Yeah, definitely. He's from the same. We're from the same town.
Yeah, the UK.
Yeah, well, from Manchester. Yeah, the city that we're from. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're from actually the same city.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I immediately thought Simply Red, and I wondered, what were you ever familiar with him, his music? Did you know him, or do you see any similarities between, other than you're both redheads and white?
Yeah, those tend to be the two main ones, and we both have a leaning towards the soulful vibe.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, he's obviously kind of the previous musical generation, I would say, to me, or maybe a couple before me. But yeah, he's, I definitely grew up around Simply Red music, I guess the 90s, was it? Early 90s?
Yeah, it was early 90s, almost late 80s, early 90s, yeah.
So, I mean, I was definitely aware. And then when I first came out in my career, it was kind of like the new Simply Red,
Oh, so everybody did say that. They gave you that whole tag.
Yeah, there was a phase, but then I think as I went on and did my own thing, it was like, okay, not quite the new Simply Red, but
I'm Daily.
I'm Daily, yeah. But so he made some great music, so.
And so when we first started playing this song, and I hate to ask the same boring questions, but the people who've interviewed you that don't have my listeners.
Right.
And so when I first played this song, no one believed me when I said it was a man singing the song. Your falsetto is impeccable.
Thank you so much.
Impeccable. And we were talking about just yesterday how there aren't very many falsettos today that sing, number one, like you do, but that even incorporate that into their music. Eric Benet does that really well.
He does it very, very well.
And we were going down the list yesterday, my program director and I, and he was like, the stylistics and that, we had to go way back to figure it out. Do you have registers other than the falsetto?
Yeah, and it's funny, I was talking to somebody about this last week at radio who was saying that, because I did like a little live session thing last week, and the person who was interviewing said, I didn't know you could do lower
the deeper
stuff.
ranges.
And I was like, what, I didn't for a while. I mean, I did, but it was, people always sort of talked about my falsetto, and I think I just ran with it. But now, doing touring and performing to people, you kind of see people react to. I've heard people reacting to me doing other things with my voice, so now I'm just like, what? It's anything goes.
Lalah Hathaway